Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at the SPY, the IWM, the Qs, the DIA, and the IYT. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you go to my website, sign up, it's free, or click down here in the right-hand bottom corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, guys, daily chart on the SPY. We had 73 million on the day, 2.42 green, or 1% on the day. It was a great reversal day, guys. We closed above this red bar, which could possibly mean more strength tomorrow. What we're looking for is another follow-through day. Nice little gap up. I'd love to see this one close above 147.25 and then continue pushing up, guys. You know, that's what the bulls are looking for here. This thing gaps up. We could see more follow-through tomorrow and into Wednesday, Thursday, going after the 250 highs. That's pretty much the goal at this point, guys. They want to see this. They do that, the fireworks are going to blow off. Everyone's going to be talking about this. More people are going to be hopping in. This thing can continue to grind up. If this stays below the 20 MA and continues to grind, then we'll have to wait for it to go into this big bottom trend line here, or this lower trend line, you know, attaching all these lows here. And then this could possibly push it up too. Still slightly bullish up here. You know, goes up, moves down, pulls back, goes right back up. Nice engulfing candle here, reversal. Let's see if we get some more follow-through and get back above all the MAs and get it in more of a bullish stance. If it stays around here and chops, like I said, then we'll watch what this trend line does as it is curling up in the price. So if you go a little bit further this way, eventually it's going to hit price. I'll pull this one out a little bit more if we can. And then boom, let's see if that sets this one off. But as long as we're above the MAs and going sideways into this line, this is what needs to hold this up. If this does not hold it, I think we're going to the 200 MA, just like the rest of the stocks that we talk about, the Facebooks, the IWM, everything, guys. We're going to go to the 200 MA eventually if we get a pullback. This line cracks, I think it will be a fast track here, but we'll have another buy the dip opportunity as it comes to this gap fill or this lower pivot down here, if it does come down to this 200 MA eventually. So let's see what happens if we get follow through, or does this thing just chop in the next couple days, guys. But, you know, hats off to the bulls today. Great follow through reversal day. So especially here too, we had a little bit of follow through, a little bit of a green day here, and then boom, IWM just ripped up. 21 million shares on the day, $2.07, or 1.52% on the day, the IWM. Great day, great stance for the bulls. Held the 200. Remember, we talked about it. As this thing goes up, 200 will be the target. We're going to see how it reacts. Boom, we got buy the dip. Came right back up. So let's look for the gap up over the gap fill, gap window. Let's look for a open above 139, say 50 or so. 140 would be even better, guys. A $1.50 gap up. Get it right into the gap fill. And the, what is this one? This would be this 5-0 retrace. Then big area here, 141, guys. 618. And then you have the 750 around 142.11. So these are going to be, this is a big area in here from the 141 to the 142 area if this continues following through here. Got the MAs, stuff like that. So bulls, got to get back above the MAs in this trend line. Then we should continue up 145 to 150. This thing just chops around the lower range on this pattern. Then we'll be looking for a setup possibly for lower prices. Got a couple gaps, little pivot low around 132.47, and I think there's a gap. Yeah, there's a gap right here around 127.34, and then there's a couple gaps down in this area. Ultimately, guys, I still think we're coming down to the November lows, but that's me. This pop-up consolidation, still good bullish consolidation, guys. This area here, this was a big trend line, got below it, never confirmed, popped right back above it. Man, it's unbelievable. The volume's getting lighter again. If it continues to go down, 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 we will grind higher, guys. So watch for that. Watch for the chop in the lower range. Right now, it's not really giving us too much other than a nice reversal and possible higher prices to come. So let's see what happens tomorrow on the open and throughout the day. See if the volume continues being light and see if we continue to grind. Or do we just, you know, sit here and do nothing and decay the puts? So, you know, everybody bought puts down here, 2 days up. Just cram it to them, and most likely August, and then we'll just go sideways into August and decay them basically to worthless. So Qs back above the 20, 50, and the 200. Strong bullish stance. We're back above the 750 retrace, which is good for the bulls. Let's see if we continue upwards into Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe try to attack the 146 area. Guys, great reversal. Closed above the red candle. What can you say, guys? And got above the 20 MA as well. So great stance here. Let's see if we can continue sideways. chopping around, or what it gives us Tuesday, Wednesday. Right now, it's just one update. Let's see if we get some follow through tomorrow. Again, needs to stay above the 20 if you're more of a bullish stance. If it gets back below, then we'll watch for the chop inside this bar and see what happens in the next couple days into Friday's close as well. Yeah, unbelievable, guys. Good rally across the board. Got everything where it needed to be. Let's see what retail does this week. I think Alibaba, Home Depot, a couple other ones are coming up. So we'll have to watch for those as earnings season is still alive and well. Let's get into the DIA. DIA, another one, guys, still above the 20, the 50, and the 200. Great bullish stance. Had a nice little reversal day. We closed right on top of this red candle. So let's see if we can continue higher tomorrow. Same thing with the IWM, the SPY, and the rest of them. Let's see if we can continue with this follow through and get above these gap fills here and attack the 2168 area. If it does continue up, you're looking at 225 to 230, then 235 if this thing continues higher. We are back above this trend line here, though, which is a little bit more bullish as well. This trend line goes back a long time. I'm not even going to, actually here, I'll show it to you on the weekly. Goes way back there. We've been in this channel, guys. This is up, down, up. We get to the lower range, up, down, and now we're back to the upper range. A little bit stretched here on the weekly and the monthly, but you got to respect the fact that we're back above this big trend line, and we're just chopping around sideways here. I want to see what the Friday close brings. I mean, it's only Monday, but that little sell bar on last week was pretty good, and we closed at the low range. I want to see if we could close at the upper range to continue this bull rally going, or I want to see if we close right on top of this big trend line here on the weekly close. This will be the Friday close, so nothing yet until Friday. So got the nice bounce. Let's see if we get follow through, or do we chop just above this trend line, above the moving average, and just continue sideways. You know, only time will tell. Let's see what tomorrow and Wednesday brings, and then we'll redetermine where this thing could possibly go. But hey, guys, hats off to the bulls today. Rocking and rolling. Now the IYT, just like the IWM, this thing was lagging. We went to the 200 MA. We talked about that because it was curling up, curling up, curling up. We had a nice little sell bar here. So we're still inside this bar. We still did not close. Well, we closed below it on this one here in the 200, but boom, we popped right back up, got it above the 20 as well. Slightly a little more bullish now. We got back above this trend line as well. So we got back above here, hit the 318 retrace. Or yeah, 382 retrace, and then let's see if we can possibly continue the momentum of getting to the 50 MA and getting above that. This will be our big area here, right around 170.25, and then 170.68 if it continues up. If it stays in this lower range like the IWM, remember we came down from the highs, chopped around. This is still slightly bearish, made a low, made a higher low here. So let's see if we can hold out on this one. I want to just put this trend line in here too, guys. This is a new one. Yeah, I held that one too. Unbelievable. So we held that trend line too. They got it above the 200 MA as well. So right now, guys, little W pattern. This should continue higher. Let's see what the market brings tomorrow and the next rest of the week. Let's see what the weekly close on Friday brings us to. If we can recapture this, we can possibly move higher. We got a gap fill, high gap window, 50 MA. A lot of stuff coming up in here too as well. Let's see what tomorrow and Wednesday brings to the markets. At this point, guys, looking for more follow through if you're bullish, and if we start chopping around again, it's you know the routine, guys. Bring it down, chop it around, decay the puts, and then go from there. And even the calls really go nowhere either when this thing's going sideways. But nice little push up here, nice little follow through there. Volume was a little bit better than the last couple days on this push. 258. This isn't a high volume ETF, but you got to respect it that it got over this pivot as well. So, and into the 382. So let's see what tomorrow brings and Wednesday brings, and then we'll reevaluate these stocks to see where these things could possibly go. Right now, the bulls are still in charge. This one in the IWM is a little bit weak, so it's got to continue higher. But right now, guys, enjoy the ride. Options X. If the volume starts to get less on the SPY, then we probably will just go sideways into the Friday close, and then we'll take it from there. Again, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.